Can artificial intelligence take away the job of a doctor, a lawyer, or perhaps a pilot? These questions have become clichés because our focus on AI's capabilities has overshadowed the crucial discussion of its limitations. Moreover, there's a fundamental misconception. We tend to focus only on technical professions. However, there are certain human abilities that no algorithm can replicate. Take, for instance, a psychologist detecting a childhood trauma that a patient never mentioned, simply by the way certain words are used, an insight that can lead to profound healing and a better therapeutic outcome. Or a seasoned diplomat, perceiving an unspoken threat lingering in a room through subtle changes in the other party's posture. Or a teacher sensing an invisible social hierarchy in the classroom and intervening to prevent bullying before it even begins. These abilities are not coincidental. They are gifts of millions of years of evolutionary progress. Our brains are, in essence, remarkable social computers. Research from MIT shows that even a 3-year-old child can make far more complex social inferences than the most advanced AI system today. This discussion will focus on what AI can never achieve by exploring beyond technical capabilities to the unique traits that make us human, such as empathy, creativity, intuitive decision-making, and the ability to assign meaning and context. By the end, we may answer this pivotal question: what will differentiate us from our robotic colleagues in the future? Neurosurgeon Monica Maldonado recently remarked during a case presentation, "Sometimes I intuitively identify an anomaly in an MRI as a tumor." However, the instinctive alarm system shaped by her 20 years of experience cannot yet be replicated. This intuitive intelligence is far more complex than we imagine. A Harvard study revealed that experienced therapists could predict 80% of clients' unresolved issues from nonverbal cues alone. How do these skills develop? According to Dr. Sarah Chen from Yale, the human brain is a pattern recognition machine, shaped by millions of years of social evolution. Unlike AI, which merely identifies patterns, humans assign meaning to them. This ability to ascribe meaning is what propels us beyond algorithms. For example, a school principal might sense tension in a teacher's lounge, a negotiator might perceive minute shifts in demeanor, or a family therapist might hear what a couple is not saying. While AI processes data, it struggles to comprehend context. It identifies patterns but cannot grasp meaning, hears sounds but cannot interpret silence. We may be approaching AI's limitations from the wrong angle. To understand its boundaries, we must first examine the invisible talents of the human brain. These are capabilities we take for granted simply because we use them every day. Some of these skills are critical for specific professions, a fact we are only beginning to appreciate. Let's examine 5 fundamental abilities, though there are undoubtedly more. As Nobel Prize-winning neuroscientist Eric Kandel stated, these are not just skills, they are evolutionary superpowers of the human brain. The first is social-emotional intelligence. Picture a crisis hotline at midnight. The voice on the other end hints at despair. A counselor detects the caller's true intent by analyzing microscopic changes in tone. AI, like ChatGPT, might suggest an excellent crisis protocol, but finding the right word in a moment of silence requires an entirely different capability. Next is experiential learning. Cambridge researchers found that experienced physicians could detect lies from a suspect's body language with up to 90% accuracy. In contrast, AI lie detectors still hover at 65% because experience cannot be reduced to numerical data. The third ability is autonomous thinking and goal setting. Many of history's greatest discoveries began with unasked questions. Alexander Fleming's observation of mold in a petri dish led to the discovery of penicillin. While AI can analyze billions of data points it cannot ponder, what if this mold is interesting? Language and communication form the fourth ability. A UN interpreter deciphers not just words but centuries-old cultural codes, historical wounds, unspoken threats, and subtle implications. While Google Translate improves daily, it cannot predict the damage a mistranslation might cause during a Middle East peace negotiation. Finally, contextual memory allows individuals like a child psychologist working in the same neighborhood for 15 years to connect a child's behavior patterns to those of their parents, uncovering generational trauma. AI may analyze thousands of case histories, but it cannot understand the evolving stories of families and communities in their entirety. For instance, how generational trauma influences behavioral patterns or how cultural shifts shape collective narratives. As Dr. Fei Li from Stanford said, seeing AI as humanity's rival is like a wave trying to compete with the ocean. Both are part of the same ecosystem, each enhancing the other's existence. AI complements humanity by augmenting our capabilities, not replacing them. Perhaps we are asking the wrong question. Will AI take our jobs? Instead, we should ask, what does it mean to be human? This shift in perspective ties back to our unique human abilities, like the capacity for empathy, creativity, and contextual understanding that no machine can replicate. AI's limitations present an opportunity to rediscover human potential. The real adventure begins when we understand this. What do you think about this topic? Do you think artificial intelligence can replace humanity? Don't forget to comment and express your opinions. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.